Charlie.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Very nice to meet you too. Thank you very much for coming down. Where do you come from today?
Crawley.
Crawley, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. So you're a subscriber to the channel, I guess?
Yeah, long-term subscriber, yeah.
Wicked. What was the first video you saw? Do you remember?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, but it was early doors.
Like Golf R days?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wicked. So you've come down today to sell your M135i?
Yep.
Obviously, you know I'm a big fan of these cars. We've had loads of them on the channel, loads in stock over the years. How long have you had it for?
Coming up to 3 years now.
Oh, really? You've had it a long time then, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah. Especially
wow.
For one of these cars, people move them on quite quickly, don't they?
Sports cars in general, even petrol heads, we all just like to change our cars and experience different cars and you know, see what else is out there. So what car are you trying to buy then? Are you buying a car today or are you just selling?
For now, just getting it sold. Potentially something bigger, maybe like an X6, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something a little bit more sensible, with power still.
Yeah, what, like a 3-litre diesel?
Yeah.
That's a good choice of car.
Yeah.
I think they're a wicked car.
And I've had a 2 Series before this, just a 220i.
Okay.
And both cars never had a problem, so I want to try stick with BMW.
BMW is such a good brand. I say it all the time. I don't just like BMW because I'm a BMW fanboy. I ain't a BMW fanboy. They're good cars. They're just brilliant cars.
So reliable, aren't they?
They're so reliable. They drive well. Obviously, the majority of them are rear-wheel drive, which is wicked. And yeah, they're such a good car. So, how much are you hoping to get for it?
I think Jerome has said 10 grand.
Okay. Okay, cool. Is that about what you want for it then? Yeah.
I want it to be at 10 and a half, but we'll see where we go.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sound. So, anything wrong with it? Anything I need to know about?
No.
It's all good,
Nothing. Yeah.
And in the history, is it all up to date?
All up to date. Jerome's had a look, had a major service last, so it had all the spark plugs and stuff done, so it might just be due a minor service. That's it.
All right, wicked. And it's all, did you do like a car vertical check or anything when you bought it?
Yeah, HBI checked and everything.
It's all clear, yeah?
All good.
All right. I love these cars, man. Other than the fact that you're bored of it, it's just, you know, it's been a good car for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Not genuinely, not one single issue. The only issue I've had is with a washer jet.
Bloody hell. They're just solid, aren't they? These engines are brilliant. It's nice that it's an LCI as well, so you've got the, you know, the newer rear lights.
Yeah, I held out for one that was a LCI.
I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
It's only worth, especially nowadays, they've dropped quite a lot. And yeah, it's just a better way to spend money. But Michelin PS5 tyres.
Yeah, replaced within the last year. The back ones, the front ones are a little bit older, but yeah, replaced to them.
Wicked. Sort of M4 style carbon.
So that's the only thing that I've done personally, is change it so it's got those on it with the sliding indicator.
Sweeping indicators, okay. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, did you consider like any other hatches when you bought this? Because obviously you got the Golf R, you got S3.
It was a Golf R.
Really? So you was considering? I know you said you're a BMW guy, but this is kind of turned you into a BMW guy.
From what I read, they're not comparable.
Nah,
I don't think. And sound and just power and stuff like that.
I think the two pluses though, like this has got over a Golf R, is one is a 6-cylinder, which is it's a dying breed nowadays, and 2 is rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's also true. People say they're wicked cars, Golf Rs, but they're just they're almost not too sensible, but you're in too much control.
They are.
I mean,
yeah, they're predictable. They're very, very predictable.
Whereas these can be quite the opposite.
Yeah. So is it stock?
So it's actually stage 2 MHD. So it's like one of the OBD plug-in ones.
Yeah.
I bought it like that. I think they're 320 stock, and it brings it up to about 400.
It should do around that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it's quite noisy then, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. It's had that, and then all the panel filters and stuff upgraded so it can run it, and as I say, never had an issue, and the power's been more than enough.
Brilliant. Yeah. That's good. And the only other question I've got is spec. Has it got any spec above? We can have a look at spec check on Enter Edge anyway. But
so it's got heated seats. It's got the Pro Nav. Apart from that, off the top of my head, I wouldn't know what extra it has.
Yeah, we can have a look anyway. Wicked. All right. Black 5-door. It's got the original wheels in it. Wheels potentially need a little refurb. If anything, it's just the centre caps need replacing.
Yeah,
it's a bit rough, but all right. So far, so good. Yeah, let's jump in, do all the usual stuff. We'll do a car vertical check.
Yeah.
Look at the valuations of them, and we'll go for a drive. Find loads wrong with it, and then offer you 5 grand.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Feels so weird sitting in the passenger seat.
Everyone says that. It's so funny. Wicked. Right. So let's do the dreaded car vertical first.
Hopefully it's not dreaded. A couple of people have been stung though, haven't they, when you've done the check?
Yeah.
They've never checked.
They've never checked, and do you know what, it happens quite often at bin cars. So a customer will come down and say, and we'll ask them, has it got any finance on it? Has it got any, like, you know, has it been in any accidents? They're like, no, it's all clear, it's all fine.
Yeah.
And you do a check. I had one this week, a Range Rover, and it had like a logbook loan or something on it, and the guy was like, I didn't even know about that. So I said, I can't buy it until you sort this out. No. He might have known about it, I don't know, but yeah, it does happen a lot. So it's so important to do it.
For the sake of a tenner as well.
Yeah.
Or less.
It can cost you so much money. I think I see one on Instagram something the other day. The guy got his car taken off him. The bailiffs come to his house, took his car off him. He's like, I don't get how you're taking my car. Like, I've paid for this car. I genuinely own this car. And they're like, you don't own this car because the finance company or the previous finance company do. So again, you know,
do your check.
Got to do your check. So here we go, BMW M135i, and as you know anyway, it's all green ticks. The odometer is good. What is the mileage, by the way?
Just coming up for 78,000.
Let's start the engine. Okay, so yeah, it's good mileage as well, isn't it? So yeah, the mileage is all good. No finance, there's no previous damage. There's a little bit of sort of AI generated text there about BMW M135i's, but we don't need to know about that because we're all massive petrol heads and we already know everything about M135i's. The mileage graph, I always point out, it's really good, isn't it? Shows how consistent. Even your mileage, just the 4 years that you've owned it.
Yeah.
See, you're doing the same sort of 12,000 miles a year, 12,000 miles a year quite consistently. And yeah, it just shows the whole details of the car. It does worldwide checks as well, which is crazy really, but yeah. Big thanks to, also the timeline of events throughout the whole history of the car. The time the car was sort of manufactured, and then it shows all the inspections, which you know about anyway from the iDrive. I'm guessing it's all on there, yeah?
Yeah.
All the service history and stuff like that. But yeah, big thanks to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. I will link them in the description below. Make sure you use my code CCD to get a little discount. And yeah, it's just really important you do your checks because you just don't know. I'll show you an example of a bad check right now, or a smashed up car. And that is what you do not want to see when you're buying a used car, all right? So yeah, I'll link them in the description below. Now what we'll do is we'll look at valuations on my platform, enterreg.com. For some reason, Jerome's got it down to 67,000 miles. I don't know why he said that. SO15HNU, is that it there, yeah?
HNU, yeah.
So I reckon he's offered you, made an offer based on it having that many miles rather than 78, because it's on enterreg's, I think it was 68, but let's have a look. Free former keepers. Quick look at the spec check. Media pack, BMW Professional, which you said about. Black sapphire paint. Black sapphire paint was a £550 option. Enhanced Bluetooth with USB audio. I'm guessing it's got a USB socket in here. Yep. Heated front seats. I think that's a lot. Not many, I say not many, lots of M135i's don't have heated seats, and I feel like it's a little bit of a letdown, but it's, you know, it's cool.
Yeah, I think it should be a standard, really.
It should be. It is on, I think it is on M3 and M4. It's definitely on the competition, so yeah, that is important. And look, it's £295, so it's not even like it's a load of money, is it? It's not a bad way to spend £295. The automatic transmission, which is good, £135, and then the final one at the bottom there is Dakota leather in black, which is a free option. MOT till September 2024, and we can see that brake discs worn on the previous MOT, so they still the same brake discs, yeah? Rear brake pads as well, so front and rear brakes potentially need replacing, yeah? And then the book values, this is now rebooking it, in good condition according to CAP is the trade value there is 9.5 grand, and then the trade value according to Auto Trader is also about 9.5 grand. So yeah, with the mileage being lower, which for whatever reason Jerome thought it was lower, but it would be worth a little bit more money. But anyway, forget that for now. Let's go for a drive in it, see what it drives like, and then just conclude from there. Let's just have a look at that as well. Service requirements, history. So that there was the most recent one, is it?
Yeah.
62,000. So it's, and that's a BMW one. So it's due something. It's due an inspection.
Yeah.
And potentially brakes as well at the minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a stage 2, yeah.
Yeah, stage 2. Yeah.
So is it decatted then?
Yeah.
It's quite quiet considering it's decatted.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Unless you put it in sports and sports plus, you almost.
It's quiet, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it do pops and bangs in Sport Plus?
Yeah.
What, bad or?
Not ridiculous, no.
That is crazy. Surely this has got the original cat in it.
From what I understand, apparently not. Yeah, it's really not.
It's not that loud.
No.
Because I was going to say, it is, although personally I'd probably prefer a stage 2 car,
Yeah.
to sell, they're a bit of, some people, I don't know, you never know who the perfect buyer is, but in an ideal world you want cars as untampered with as possible, because it makes it more attractive to a wider audience. That's a nice Golf GTI. So yeah, that's generally the preference, but then you just don't know. Someone might buy it and be like, oh, I really wanted a stage 2, it's perfect for me. Yeah, but if it's been going through MOTs all right, then it probably hasn't got a downpipe. It must have the stock downpipe. It's still got the stock exhaust as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say that it's probably just a stage 1 car. That's just me guessing. You know your car better than I do, but based on how many of these I've driven, I would say this is if anything, maybe a stage 1. Is that an Audi S1? We get so many cars come to Bingo on a Saturday. Mad. What do you do for work, by the way?
So I work in the energy industry.
Oh, right. Doing what, like selling like electricity?
Basically doing the account management for people's gas and electricity, but more commercial businesses than domestic.
Right. So you actually sell? Is that your role? You sell?
So not selling, it's the billing.
Okay.
So I'm the person that people hate, basically.
Yeah, you're chasing everyone for money.
Yeah.
How is that? Is that awkward, is it? I suppose you're used to it now.
So my position, I don't have to chase for the money, but we send the invoicing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as people will know, in the last 12 months, the energy crisis and stuff, prices have gone crazy, so...
A lot of people not paying, I guess, at a bit, or more people.
A lot of debt and a lot of...
difficulty.
Yeah. All linked with COVID and stuff like that, when people have not been using, and now the price is going up, so a lot of different things to it,
Yeah. It's mad the effect, the negative effect, or the ripple effect that COVID has had on the country, the world, like so many different things, like say energy prices, fuel prices, rent, mortgages, interest rates, so much, work in general, bills, everything's just gone up, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm hoping to get a place with my other half maybe in the next 12 months. And as you'll know, the mortgage rates at the moment aren't the most favourable. They're not the worst, but compared to how we've had it, it's not great.
Yeah, we was getting like mortgages at like 2.5% a few years ago. Now we're, you're lucky if you're getting it below 5%.
Yeah, I know a lot of people coming off the end of their fixed terms now, and it's how are they going to be able to make their payments?
Yeah, they're doubling. They're literally doubling.
Yeah,
and then rent's gone up as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
rent's just. Are you renting at the minute then?
I'm still at home.
Oh, that's good.
It's probably the easiest way to be able to move out at the moment, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you've got the luxury of being able to stay at home.
They were, and if your parents are, on side with you, staying at home for as long as possible, I'm guessing your parents are, then it's a massissive help, isn't it?
Well, from what they tell me anyway, but maybe otherwise.
Yeah. So is that part of the plan with selling your car then? So you're selling your car, you're looking at an X6.
The plan was originally just get something super sensible, but now it's turned into maybe I want something in a similar price bracket, just up until we're waiting around 12 months to then buy. So maybe I sell in 12 months, but that is the plan. Hopefully,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully, interest rates will come down. Prices on houses might settle a little. Well, house prices are sort of coming down a little bit, maybe. Well, they might have come down a little bit since the last couple of years. So you might be in a better place in 12 months' time as well to buy.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I hope you are, man. because it's a lot of pressure, especially for younger people to get on the market.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of sacrifice to be able to be in a fortunate position to buy in the first place.
Yeah. But there's all this stuff online. You sort of see mixed opinions as well. Some people say don't ever buy a house, and some people say it's the best thing ever to buy your own house. In my opinion, it's an absolute must buy a house if you can.
Yeah.
If you can, like for you now, stay at home rather than just going out and renting with your missus. Stay at home for a bit longer. Try and save a bit of money. I know it's easier said than done, but there is options out there at the minute that you can. They're doing like minimal deposits, like 5% or something for first-time buyers. If you can just make the most of that, it's well worthwhile, because later on down the line, like when you're my age, how old are you, by the way?
27.
27. So I'm nearly 37, so 10 years older than you.
Yeah.
You just now I'm in a great position because I've done it so many years ago.
So the earlier you get your foot in the door,
Definitely.
better position you'll be in years to come, isn't it?
Sooner, yeah. What's going on up here then? I've never seen.
What is that?
That's a
Is that an
transporter.
ambulance?
It must, but then I think they do a lot of police and ambulance driver training around here.
Oh,
so you
okay.
see a lot of random cars with blue lights on them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a transporter with blue lights on before.
Never. Maybe it was an ambulance. Maybe it's like one of them organ deliveries or something.
It's the noise of it as well.
Sounds so good, don't they?
So good. That's one thing I will miss if I end up going into a diesel or something like that.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah. But then, as you say, when you put it in a lower mode,
It's chilled.
It's
like,
chilled.
Yeah,
it's not
chilled
as
right out.
low.
Nah.
Right, it's fine.
Yeah, it is fine if you got you're going out with your missus, or if you've got young kids, or whatever. It's like two personalities, isn't it?
Yeah. Whereas my dad's got a M4 comp.
How is he?
He'll be watching this. Our neighbours hate us probably because of the cold starts on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we've got the one Planet Dreams in a minute, which by the time this video goes
hopefully I'm coming back next week for that.
yeah. By the time this video goes live, that'll be gone. But yeah, imagine it went to you. You just don't know. But yeah, that car is absolutely savage. It's loud.
They're so nice. I think if you're going to get an M4, just going that extra little bit of money, putting the extra money towards the compact.
Compacts, yeah, it's worth it, isn't it? Even all the little black touches and all of that, I do like that.
And just the wheels is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Obviously, never want to be curbing them, but from a looks perspective, they're unbelievable.
They look more glamorous, don't they, the wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah, this car is potentially a mild stage 1. That's what I would say. Yeah, this ain't a stage 2 car. Which, in my eyes, I see that as a positive. That's a plus.
Cool.
So I'm not definitely not putting the car down.
No, I mean, coming from what I was driving before, 220i with 180 brake to, I don't know, somewhere between 300 and 400. This is
even that. Like if this is, it's just that's 4th gear. The way it just picks up.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
And the one thing I will say is it's sad that I'm getting rid of this, but throughout there's been a lot of life events, and this has been the thing that has brought me up. Just go out for a little blast, nothing stupid.
Yeah.
It just puts a smile on. Just a little pull like that can put a smile on your face.
It's so nice to hear you say that. You're right. It's so like that. Just little bubbles out the back.
Yeah.
It is nice. You get a bit of time to yourself. You can go out and like nothing too bad. Just have a bit of fun. It's a dream for us, isn't it?
It's wicked.
It is wicked.
For the money, I think you bought one of these a few months back, the white one.
Yeah. The Planet Dreams one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
For the money, what are you getting that competes with the noise and just the power and stuff? Like, I just don't think you can.
Nah, it's such a good car. I think if anything, people probably overlook them now because they're a bit older and they're not the most outrageous looking thing either. They're like
and especially
especially
the way that I've left it, it does almost look like a standard 1 Series, really.
It does, yeah, just with some nice wheels on it.
Yeah.
But they're a beast, aren't they?
Yeah.
So money wise, obviously the best case scenario according to book is 9.5 grand in the trade.
Yeah.
You wanted, I think you were sort of saying 10.5 grand.
I was at 10.5. Jerome said 10.
Jerome said 10. It's you know, it's a lovely car.
Yeah.
The plus side, it ain't heavily tuned, which I said to you, I'm happy about. Negatives are, it needs a bit of maintenance work.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's a nice car. I would be offering you 9.5 grand, but it sounds like Jerome's basically offers you 10 grand.
Yeah.
So we'll just roll with Jerome's offer, I think, and stick at 10,000. I think that's a fair offer at £10,000.
Thank you very much.
So you're getting above book for it, and
till I come back and buy it in 2 weeks because I want it back.
yeah, hopefully you don't kick yourself.
Yeah.
£10,000, yeah?
Yeah, nice one.
Sorted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All done. That's everything. So guys, I'll link car vertical in the description below and at enterreg.com if you're a trader, you want to get on board with that, you know what to do. Obviously, if you're also, even if you're a private seller, you want to sell your car, you can sell your car at enterreg.com and it will link you to one of our traders across the country. Yeah, that's everything. We're going to go back, do paperwork, get a bank transfer done, get this car bought. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, do me a favour, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.